Hello, hello. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Hey, look at this. Oh, there's a new little background behind me, a new little camera box. And my crop doesn't work properly, but I don't care. It's fine. It's good. We're good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teens in Space, Get to the Spilux, our new show. I am Matt Briefcase Brown, your game master for this evening and this new series. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for all the subs coming through and the hype train and the support and the banger that L&L covers played. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get me off this and get the cast in here, because I know that we're chomping at the bit to see everyone. So there we go. Look at them all. Look at them all. Is the Discord audio going? Hey, you're all live with audio. There you go. Hello, friends.
Hey.
Oh, the caption box doesn't work. Well, there we go.
Hello.
Oh, no.
My caption boxes have stopped working between the power surge. But hello, everybody. How are you doing? We will have that fixed by next week, I promise. You can see the character art also rotating through. So, let us know if we need to adjust anything. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Matt.
Hello.
It really
Hi,
does.
Matt.
What else
Hello.
can go wrong, stream?
It really is, hey. Oh my gosh.
You did not just ask that question.
It's
Oh,
perfectly
true.
on brand.
Oh, no, it was not. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
Rhetorical, eh?
I would never ask such things.
It's like she's trying to poke the gods or something. Oh,
With this face, this innocent face.
this is...
Hang on.
I can't see your face
This face?
at
This
all.
little thing?
Can you make the eyes say ooh woo?
I wish.
Oh, you should
I
make
can
those
think so.
eyes say ooh.
Hey, get ready. Next week, it's all the ooh.
I
You
got
asked for this.
Well, happiest of birthday to G, and I'm gonna take a little one because I got my little birthday hat as well. So if you love us, show us some support. We've been through the ringer in the last hour and a bit trying to do all the stuff, but we're here. We're here. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Starting with D20, we're going to introduce ourselves down the line of the cast based on the overlay. So D20, hello, how are you? And who are you playing this evening?
So I am spectacular. It is. I'm playing Oyuz, the well-known, incredibly charming, incredibly do-gooder squid.
The squid. So if you see his art down there actually coming on straight away as he was talking with the Squidward meets Zoidberg vibes. All right, next up, Envy. How you
Please
doing?
save the
man?
universe.
Hello, I am NVCGM. Here once again for more chaos, and tonight I will be playing Technology Interface Module 00101000, but you can call me Tim.
Tim. All right. Red, how you doing?
I'm Dragon Kira, you can call me Red. Tonight I am playing Ursaday Matan Ronessa Transmetre Dombandia III, commonly known as Trip. And I'm gonna be your pilot for tonight.
Excellent. Ellie.
Hey, I'm Ellie B, and I will be playing Bernadette Pussytoes of the Sneezeweed Pussytoes, a herbation pot plant, for lack of better words.
A herbation pot plant. Do you have legs?
Yeah. Somewhere.
Somewhere in there.
We didn't ask such personal questions.
Oh, sorry, I can't. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't ask that. We'll let that come out of the story. So, masked individual with X's for eyes, can't see who you are, so introduce yourself. I cannot work out what's going on there. I feel like I'm about to die, for the lack of a better phrase.
I mean, not an uncommon sensation around Stiches, which is my character. I am G of D, name and Gemma, and I'm playing Stiches, the masked, somewhat healer, somewhat spiritual-looking freak in the corner who keeps a cloak on at all times and a mask firmly secured around the face. For reasons? Who knows? Let's find out.
Let's find out. And last but certainly not least, we have Talera.
I'm Talera79. Tonight I will be playing Ula, who is a bit of a gun blasting person who doesn't like taking people's shit. Just to drop the first swear word of the game.
But
No.
does take people's shit in the sense we steal, or? Yeah.
Whatever works. So,
What's our job again?
So I actually have the dock open. I've got the dock open from way back when. It's over here. You are so we're going to reestablish some of this because we're going to make this episode start a little bit before the Jaspers game. So the Jaspers game canonically is going to be the 1.5 episode in this series. Now, what we're going to do tonight is we want to find out the answers to some important questions that we did answer during our world building. One of which is, what is a Spilux and how did we get it? Number 2, what is this place called? I think it was the Crystal Palace, where you picked it up. It's the market there. How did we get all the cool stuff on the car, like the gyro-stabilized rims that make the ship fly? The AI that we apparently didn't have in the car before that, called Sopo. Apparently, they were just a cheeky little AI guy, and you put them in the car. And then after that, you borrowed it from you borrowed it, and then have not brought it back since. And since also have started
Borrowed it from a mate. It's fine.
You borrowed it from a mate. I think also in here, it says we work for the La Famillia delivery business. So it's like a food-based delivery app.
Remember that now.
Yes.
And I
remember
think
going
from
very well
memory,
last time.
we rescued the AI. The AI didn't want to be where it was. It had developed some sentience, and we rescued it and let it come with us.
So Sopo. We'll find about it. Actually, I've got a bit of a thing for Sopo planned, so we will find out more about Sopo and his deal during the course of the game. Yes, I have thought of actual story for this series in this roughly 6 episodes we'll try and go through. Pending.
I'm glad one of us did.
I'm glad one of us did. Well, I talked to a couple of you about how to hurt your characters emotionally and or physically. So I hope somewhere in there, not subtle at all. But well, let's kind of get into the characters a bit to start with. I'm also trying to switch gears very slowly out of the organization side of this. So DMing now is a weird thing. We have a ship. That roughly exists in space and time called the Spilux. This ship, just to recap with everyone, it was like a Toyota Hilux kind of looking thing with a bubble top spaceship man gun turret, shield, sentient AI, and siren lights are cloaking. So that's like the mechanical benefits that we'll have and we'll go through later.
And Chaos Drive.
And the most important Chaos Drive. I do forget about that every time.
Forgot about that part of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my eyes are doing a thing. Stop it. There we go.
No, that's all right.
Ignore them. It's very in character for Stiches.
Well, we'll start our story straight away with... Can I get a D6 rolled from someone? Anyone at all? Just roll a D6 for me. I don't mind who.
5.
Well, good job, G.
Go me, I was muted.
Good job, G is number 5 on the overlay, because it's
Position
going to be
5.
G's character, Stiches. That's a good self-insert. All right, Stiches, we
Wonderful.
smash cut immediately to a fairly dangerous situation. You see the stars and lights of the universe fly past as you use your emergency evacuated ship jettisoned out of a large, oh my gosh, government body class ship. They have been on your tail and you were captured at one point. But after that, you managed to, I'm going to let you have any reason as to this you want, because I know we haven't talked about it. You have escaped. You are completely outclassed and outgunned. This ship that you have is not holding up. It is held up with duct tape and a prayer. You are heading for the...
much like myself.
You're heading for the nearest world at the moment. What are you feeling? What are you doing? You can see a couple stars in this system here, and you only know of a couple.
I think I'm going towards anything that looks even somewhat familiar. Is there any damage to the body? Any damage? Any holes?
When you say the body,
holes shouldn't be.
Do you mean your physical body? Or you mean the ship body?
Oh, the ship can go to hell. Me.
Okay. Well, Well, you check yourself over, and yes, you've been perforated just a little bit, but it's one of that. It's like there's bullet holes where there shouldn't be bullet holes, but it's more like the laser kind of bullet where there's just like a straight away like through your body type thing. And as you look at it, the pain does start to set in just a little bit.
Going to need to make a stop for repairs.
All right.
Okay. Is there anything distinctly familiar that you can latch onto landmark-wise?
Can you roll a brains check for us?
Oh, that's not my strong. That's average. That's average.
That's average.
Okay, brains check. That is a 1. She's not
It's a
using her head right now.
1. No.
That is a 1.
First roll of the season
No,
going
Cleo,
well.
the condensation? No. Okay, yeah.
Well, first roll of the season's gonna set the mood for the rest of this. So let's see how this goes.
Where's she going?
You look at the system down there, and you know that this place belongs to the Crystal Palace. It's a massive market square. Look, there's going to be people there to possibly regain some mechanical parts, let's call them, into the repairs that you need doing. Very, very populated planet. And you know that this marketplace, of all things, going to have a lot of options. You could really have a smorgasbord of decision-making here for yourself.
Better than nothing if I can just get down there in one piece. It'll be okay. I'm just kind of stroking the right hand in a kind of like reflexive twitch almost. It will be okay. We're just gonna land as quickly and as safely as possible.
Okay, because I was going to my follow-up question. Quickly and safely, because I could do two things with each of those statements. You want safely and quickly.
I think at the moment Stiches would like to land as close to people as she can.
Okay.
But doesn't want to draw attention to the fact that the ship is going down. So can she just land it as gracefully as possible? Safely? Yes. Not part of the equation. As long as it's graceful and doesn't cause a stir, she's good.
Yeah. So you want to land near some people gracefully, carefully, and safely.
Safely, we can take or leave it. As long as there's already damage done, a bit more damage won't do much. We're gonna make repairs.
All right. Can you make? Oh, I don't think there's a piloting check for this one. What do you got on your sheet there that could be attributed?
Flight? Oh, that's fleeing. I mean, would it be fleeing?
I would say a flight check would be good. Let's also attribute flight to the steering of a ship. Let's say.
Yeah, we're going into survival mode. I also know my accent has shifted over the course. Let's just go with that.
It's episode 1 where we're all flying by the seat of our pants.
That's
you
a
quite
10.
literally. Hey, what?
That is a 10.
You got a 10, so roll again. That dice explodes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Wait, was that a 10 or like on the D12 or a D10?
It's a 10 on a... Wait, what is this? This is a D10? Oh, shit. No, sorry, this is a D12.
Okay, so you get a 10. You get a 10.
Yeah, 10.
That's pretty good. You spot the spire of the Crystal Palace is fairly large and obvious. There's almost like a very clear landing point. What your ship does next is basically ramp it in reverse. You land like a you said graceful. You land it like a graceful deer as they land after a little jump over the riverside onto the bank on the other end, just trotting down as the ship makes contact with the spire of the Crystal Palace itself, and your ship slides down onto like a very conveniently story-based ramp that just
oh, thank God, a story-based ramp!
Slows your descent into a stop.
Does it make a sound? Does it make a sound like when you run your finger around the rim of a wine glass and it just kind of does that?
Yeah,
just a line whistle.
The whole place. So you didn't say quietly. So you said gracefully. I gave you gracefully.
I'll take gracefully.
The whole of the Crystal Palace now hums with a transcendent C note that just echoes and reverberates out through the plaza here and possibly the rest of the city. You know, that's not going to be too great, but you did land safely near people. Actually, I'll get to that in a sec. And well, you made it. You made it to the Crystal Palace.
Okay, she immediately is just going to abandon the ship and get as far away from that as possible.
Are you trying to avoid, are you trying to see people right now? Or are you trying to avoid people?
I think she's worried that someone who watched that ship go down who was chasing her is going to just follow the trail right back down again.
I mean, feel free to have a look around just generally at the very crowded marketplace that has just watched you do this if you want, and just staring back at you.
Stiches is going to turn her head to the sky and make sure she's not being followed down.
By another government
Yeah.
ship?
By the patrol.
You don't think they have... so no one's broken atmosphere yet. However, that was what we call a loud maneuver. So you don't think they're going to be too far off. But what you haven't noticed with your large scope vision checks is that straight in front of you, who you have hopped out in front of, there is a robot and a bear with a cap and a spiky vest on. Just utterly dumbfounded. Also, it's the bear, it looks slightly upset as the fin of the spaceship has unfortunately knocked off the one scoop of ice cream onto the floor out of their ice cream cone. And there is a bit of a tension that hangs in the air as you hop out the ship, look around, and immediately come face to face with these two others.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear, that was banana-flavored ice cream. That is Trip's favorite.
Apologies. My apologies. I did not mean to hurt you. I did not mean to hurt you. And she's kind of, the mask flickers through a range of emotions, and she's trying to pinpoint the right one to get out of this alive. You just, like, feel a radiance of, like, hesitancy and anxiety and just a need to be anywhere that's not here right now.
Through the mask, you observe an X. Now, I don't know how you guys are with random spaceships crashing and a spiky mask person coming out to put X's on their face as a form of either peace or threatening, but I'll let you guys drive the ship on that one. But you have watched them go through a range of, like, almost like they're choosing a mode of communication.
Just hands, like gloved hands up in a full... Oh, sorry. I should describe what you're seeing. What you're looking at right now is quite a tall figure, probably around 6'4", 6'5", sort of hunched on one side, almost like their legs aren't quite even the way they kind of move, in a full hood with a digital mask display, kind of what you're seeing now. Gloved, not an ounce of skin on display. Very nondescript. Hi.
L.O.
Oh, I think, Red, you might be muted.
I think we're having
No,
a mic.
it's
Yeah,
just
there we go.
using this.
Hey!
It's Discord, because I've not done this character through a Discord call before. Discord is gating her voice.
Oh, no!
Oh no.
If you turn off that
So
noise.
bear with me. I'm gonna hit. Yeah, I'm just going into.
Bear with you.
Hey.
Even Stitches got that joke.
Was that your ship that crashed into the spire?
Technically, not my ship, but the ship it's a friend's ship, you see, and I was trying to get it. Yes, that
You
was my
were
bad.
piloting a friend ship. That does not make sense.
Yes. Again, the range of cycling emotions, trying to pinpoint which one goes with. You get the sense she's not good with sarcasm or humor. It was a colleague of mine. It was their ship, and I was meant to get it here safely, but that clearly did not work. Yes, it was mine.
So you just see this like 7-foot bear, right?
Yeah.
Lean down over you, holding this ice cream cone, and point at it.
Yes. About the ice cream that you seem to have displaced.
Yes. I am sorry. I don't have any money on me right now. If you can get me to a hospital, I will find a way to pay you back. I promise. I know people. I can get you money. I just don't have any no pockets, you see.
I'll chime in here as well. Being fairly young, everyone, how much money did you bring here with you? Like it. Actually, and what is everyone's age roughly going around the players?
I don't.
Indeterminate.
Yeah, I don't think Stiches I'm uncertain of the species' age on there. I would say probably on the younger side of like. What range are we working with generally?
I mean, it's up to you really, because you can play like teens, adults. I think you can play kids, but I think this one more focuses on like the teenage, mature themes and above.
Yeah, she's probably on the younger, like so the older end of like 20.
Okay.
But she's got no money.
I would
This
say
is
yeah.
a broke girl.
Wouldn't be surprised if you yourself had no money, because you just escaped containment effectively.
Yes, but no one knows that yet.
Trip is about 15, and it's about even with human, like Thrinians and humans for age are about the same. And she left with a bunch of savings that she's been squirreling away, and a little bit that she nicked out of her parents' wallet. But she's gonna be very quiet about how much she actually has.
Would you like me to get you to roll how much you were able to get out of the wallet, or would you like that to be like a surprise amount later?
I can roll.
All right.
My dice hate me. This will be fun.
Give us a d20.
He's right there.
And you'll get that in. You'll get that in like, let's just call it credits. It's super easy just to have a system's money be called credits or monies.
11.
All right, 11 credits in your pocket after buying the ice cream.
Tim is only as old as their most recent update, which will put them at approximately Earth equivalent
2 hours.
Every 5 minutes.
17 years.
Tim, I would like you to just press the refresh update button real quick on your interface.
Certainly.
All right. You immediately ping as you connect to the nearest local Wi-Fi, hack the signal, and get into their internet connectivity database. You get like the little red number, and it's like in the last, would you say 17 years?
Yes.
In the last 17 years, it's like 4,446 updates ready to go.
Oh dear. I truly have so many updates that are unloaded.
And it goes, would you like to do this now, or would you like to schedule a better time?
Let's put the like, remind me tomorrow.
Been doing it for 17 years.
All right. We're gonna cut and go to the other side of the market, where a massive reverberation has just echoed out through the plaza here. Just remind me, or use Ula and is it Bernadette? Bernadette, yeah. I need to remember the pun. That's how I'm going to remember. Are you three together, or are you more of a solo right now? Are we in your escapades of life? Up to you.
So I was hanging out with Ula at this point in time, because although Oyuz is 143 years old, he's more like a 13-year-old at best. So, and again, I have a dreadful feeling I'm carrying Bernadette for reasons best known to me.
Okay. So what have you come to the Crystal Palace for today? It's a lovely day. The markets are effectively just a massive. I mean, depends how you feel about it, really. Some people love it. Some people really hate the nature of this place. Can be really tacky and full of the lovely capitalism that people oh so crave. But also, someone can actually find a good bargain here.
Well, the joys with Oyuz is he's kind of a trust fund kind of squid. So he's quite loaded, but he's also a Boy Scout, an overachiever, a treasure hunter, goody two-shoes, and he's intergalactically beloved.
Intergalactically beloved. All right.
Intergalactically beloved.
Can you roll a charm check for us? Let's see.
Sure.
Let's see.
Would you like to use my D20?
Is that your skill
your
in
holy
the
one.
charm?
It is.
It is. Okay.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Look, let's say, yes, to you, you are a very beloved 140-year-old squid man. So,
I was hoping to use Ula's sensibilities to find a gift I've been looking for a very dear friend. I'm looking for the kaleidoscopic aperture theorem equipment.
okay. So you think you could probably find that something like that here? You reckon that there would be a number of vendors who, even if they can't sell it, you'd be able to get pointed in the right direction towards where you could pick one of those up. And what are you purposing? What is the purpose of you wanting to use that? Oh, did I cut out?
No, you're good. We know where
yeah.
you're going. So this is a gift for someone. So I've been told to find this thing because apparently a number of people I hang out with don't have a proper moral direction, and this thing is the closest to an intergalactic moral compass you can possibly get.
Okay. Okay.
It's like one of those things. It's like a mood ring. Think of it that way.
Like a little mood ring. Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
No, I have the feeling that because Ula is, that sort of 18, 19 age and is quite a serious person, that she's been perhaps encouraged monetarily to accompany or use and provide guidance for him to obtain this kaleidoscope. I can't remember the other words. I know what it spells. I know what it spells. So Ula is there to help him find a Kate.
Oh, yeah. I did forget what the acronym was.
And because that is everyone's moral compass, and she's probably not the happiest about the job, but there could be a bargain down here for her as well.
Gets it done.
Yeah, get it done.
Let's go. Let's have a look around. You can spend some time here looking for this. Well, Ula and Fernadette, are you also looking for this kind of stuff? You're just accompanying OUs. What's your story for this as well? Have you known them for very long?
Given that Oyuz is carrying Fernadette, I would assume they have known each other for a while before this point. So yeah, she's also 100% on this mission to go and find a Kate.
All right. Your mythical mission to find a Kate may be, well, solved sooner rather than later. You spot someone with all manner of technological goods at one of their kind of like hovering stalls here. And they're just like, their name, they just, well, actually, it's not really a name there. It's just kind of got like that icon of like technology equipment, but it's not kind of like it's not kind of like a scrap dealer or like a junker type. It looks like they're trying to sell like high-tech goods.
Ula, is this where I just buy the stall?
Well, I mean, you could buy the whole stall. It's up to you.
Hello.
But you have to stay here and operate it. So maybe just buy the Kate off the stall.
Right.
I do not think that would be a good idea.
But just think how it increased industry in this area, and it's a generous gift of giving by
You
them.
would. But then what do we do with it? You've bought it, then where does it go?
Don't people pick it up and do things with it? And then it's in your room?
A stall at a market? No, you set it up every time the market's on.
Oh, that seems silly.
But that's what I mean. You could buy it, but then you'd have to stay here and operate it.
Oh.
Oh, the lot. Oh. Don't buy all the things. Buy the thing we need.
Yes.
We came here for one thing. We're going to buy one thing. Yes?
Sure. That sounds great.
Now,
Can we, let's go and ask the
The vendor?
owner person. Owner. Hello?
Hey, mate, what's going on?
Ula is my... Ula? What am I doing?
You're buying a Kate. Or you're looking for a Kate.
You're I don't know if that's the kind of market that I'm not really. I don't want any trouble, guys. It's not really good for this. And he's starting to like fumbling a little bit, going, it's not.
No. The kaleidoscopic aperture theorem equipment.
Oh, the theorem equipment. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. Sorry about that. That's a rare piece of tech you got there. You know, not everyone comes along a Kate like that these days. That is a valuable piece of kaleidoscopic aperture theorem equipment that you got there.
But you got 3 on the shelf behind you.
Oh no, they're already sold. Well,
But they've got price tags on them.
You're pulling my leg. Well, look, supply and demand states that I at least need to double the price on one of those. So whatever price you see up there, I gotta just say,
Great, I'll have all 3, thank you.
what? No, it's not how it works. It's
You're-
not.
What? So what, you're giving to me for free now?
No, 2,000 credits each. No one has that kind of money.
But,
Look, sir, I know it is a piece of S-tier equipment, but perhaps you could be open to some form of negotiation.
Well, yeah, see, this is the kind of market bartering I was expecting instead of just buying out my whole stock. Okay, yeah, come on, give us a little bit of, I can make my day a little bit more exciting. I want to feel the thrill of getting a good deal. Well, giving a good deal
5.
to you. 5 credits.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Like that's
500.
mate. They cost 4 times more than that. You got to do meet me in the middle. You could say like 1,500 to start with, and I'll be like, 1,500.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go.
Oh, no. Bernadette, what should I say? What number?
I can't believe this.
Going to check. I would say they're probably not worth more than 1,400.
1,400? No, you're gonna be running me out of business. That's just unacceptable, mate. That's just
So,
we can't do any better than
business.
1,700.
things you have to consider is that he sold the item for $1,000.
Yeah.
We're asking him to unsell it to them and then sell it to us, which means he then has to basically explain to the other person that he is not able to supply the product despite having sold it. So it's not just about the cost of the product, it's also about paying him for what he's going to face when he explains things to his other customer.
Well then, what if we make it more interesting on our side? If you're asking 1,700, why don't we? Well, you could sell it to us for that, and maybe add something else
What? Something else?
in.
What possibly else could you want?
A hat.
A hat. Come,
Yeah.
Look, mate. Can I just have a word with you, mate? Just come here for a sec. Just come, you and me. Just come here. Just. Look, I'm happy to sell you the goods, mate. I just want to feel alive a little. I'm sitting at the stall all day. Just want to make sure, like, you can ask for better than a hat. You know that, right?
Okay. No.
Yeah.
I've taken drama class. I know how to do this.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try this again.
All right,
I'll come
ready?
again. I'll sweep out with Fernandette my arm.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a second.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and 1,700. No, you can't have something else with that.
Look, I am a elderly gentleman, and my life savings are spent on this gift. Can I get it for 750?
750. 750.
800.
This guy said-
900. 1,300.
Oh goodness.
1,400. No, 1,350.
What if we go up to 1,500.
Oh,
1,500.
1,500. That's it. Wait, you offered 1,700 before, didn't? No, I said 1,700.
Yeah.
I'm so lost. Look,
Sold! I'll buy that for whatever that was.
1,500.
1,500.
Oh,
I'm
how about we do a game of sorts? So some sort of wager that would change it. If we win, it's 1,500. If the storekeeper wins, it's 1,700.
Are you talking about a little bit of a game of Crumble Bumbles?
I am. You wanted to liven up your day.
You are talking to the world championship of the state of Crumble Bumbles right here.
Oh,
I
think we're
accept your duel list.
okay.
I've forgotten the vernacular of the sport, but it has been some time because I am now a merchant.
Well, I mean, it's hard to sustain a career in Crumble Bumble.
The floor did fall out from under me a few times during the incident
It's
of
not
'99.
exactly, it's not exactly well funded by the government. I understand.
Yeah.
There's very little industries that contribute financially to fostering the talent in that area in that sport.
There's just not enough. There's just not enough credits going towards the Crumble Bumble Fund, is there?
No. And Ula will just reach out and put her hand on his shoulder like she's consoling him and she understands his plight.
Look, I don't want to. Look, you seem nice, and I just don't. I just want you to.
Mister.
Yeah.
This seems really kind of interesting, but there seems to be a spaceship just about to crash into the market. So can I buy this before, we all die horribly?
Oh yeah, would you look at that? just annihilates half of the market square. Everyone goes flying away, and you see like a Kate broken, like shattering and falling beside you. But you do see a sold sticker also, just like with very, very good comedic timing, just go and start like waving in the wind on it.
Look, we'll pay for it now. I need to get my first aider badge, so we should go over there and fix that. What do you think, Bernadette? And since I'm carrying you, I'm taking that as a yes.
You see that this.
Always yes.
You see that this Kate unit has a massive crack in it now, and it looks like to be malfunctioning as of sorts as you pick it up. It's sparking. It's got like a bit of a weird cold mist coming out of it. And
is there a sword or something I can just slap over it just to kind of stop the thing? Any kind of like.
There's duct tape everywhere you can see. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it really does befit this group that the equivalent of a moral compass is malfunctioning. I'm just going to point that out.
Well, we did just have Stiches find a planet populated with people to repurpose onto their body, so...
Duct tape. Take my cape with me, and we rush off to the scene of whatever's happening.
All right, so the reverberation of the nice C note echoes out of the massive market stand. You hear the guy behind you going like, "I'll never forget you," to the three of you, but you're not actually sure which person he's talking to and what tone that takes, whether it was comforting from Ula or rage-induced from Oyuz. But nevertheless, you will never forget your unnamed NPC character from episode 1 who talked about Crumble Bumbles extensively.
I'd like to think his name was Rog.
Rog? Done.
Yeah, Rog.
It's Rog. Yeah. It's absolutely Rog now. Rog who plays Crumble Bumbles. All right. The three of you just... So you three have just run over to a spaceship crash in the middle of the market store. So you're not... Everybody else, I would say, is probably evacuating this place. And
You're truly running in the exact opposite
You're going the opposite
direction.
direction. Is that what's happening here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do that. So you make it to this wreck. There is a creature who is holding up their hands with the eyes flickering between different states. You see a robot fellow standing with a bear, and there is a bit of a awkward situation happening here. As
I feel like
you're
we've walked into Sorry.
That was
meant to be
I cut myself off. There's an awkward situation happening here for sure.
I feel like we
Classic
just
ice
walked into
cream
a holdup.
Bernadette, would you like me to provide you with some stability while he gets his first aider badge?
Naturally. Get me off of this weirdo.
Okay. And so Ula will reach out and take Bernadette's pot to carry Bernadette, while Oyuz gets his tentacles ready for first aid.
Get the gaffer tape out.
You
Yeah,
don't
he's
have the gaffer tape.
Gaff tape.
Okay.
You have to find the gaffer tape.
So
Sorry to interrupt. Do you happen to have money? Still making eye contact with the bear that's very much in Stitch's face. Do you happen to have money on you, please?
Yes,
Could
I do.
Just kind of like hands out a hand, a gloved hand, just in the general direction of the stranger. Could I please have enough to buy an ice cream? The bear is very close.
Okay. Are you injured?
Yes, and I fear I'm about to be more injured if I don't buy the bear some ice cream.
Turn to Ula. So if I pay her off, right, I can get my
20
badge
seconds
and
now.
signed off. So I give you 10 credits. Space Doritos. Right there.
Oh my goodness, please, thank you. And I put it right back into the bear's face. Money! Ice
Yeah.
cream!
It's preventing her from becoming more injured. So
Get a picture of me
Yeah.
handing the money over.
Okay, sorry about this, Bernadette. Put Bernadette down.
This picture
Just
looks
take a
like
picture. Pick Bernadette back up.
just me holding money in a bear's face. And all you just going, yeah.
That's right.
My sincerest apologies for ruining dessert. Please don't eat me.
we accept your apology.
Thank
I took a trip and I'm like, wow, I can't believe that worked. First time.
I
Trip
feel
just
like-
pockets the credits into her vest.
Stitches just pulls both arms inside the cape. And you see kind of like a weird movement as it looks like she's like patting herself down on the inside of the cape.
Now, there's a small matter. You said you were injured, and it appears that that squid man has a first aid badge. Perhaps they can provide you with some first aid.
that is most kind, but I just need the supplies. I can do it myself. Do you happen to have a needle and thread by any chance? I'll take duct. Honestly, at this point, I'll take it.
That is the good duct tape.
This won't last long, but it will do until I can find replacements. Yeah, I think she's kind of gingerly reaches out a hand.
All right, I'm gonna need a check here.
Trip's actually quite happy to fix you.
A tape check.
I need a tape check. Let's use. Let's go brains. Let's go brains for this.
Really?
Well,
Not going grit?
well, go. Explain to me why a different check would work better, but I'm leaning towards brains.
I mean, I was gonna go with grit because it's survival.
Yep, I'll pay that. Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, 7.
7? Oh, that's not bad. You can safely patch them
Better
up.
than I
You
could
can-
have rolled on brain.
Oh yeah. I like total. Well. Okay. Well. Roleplay this for me. How do you patch them up with the tape?
If I please ask you, just avert your eyes. Thank you.
Trip just gives you this one cocked eyebrow look that is like, there is nothing that you could possibly do that I haven't seen before sort of look. And then just goes to fix you. And basically she's using tape instead of bandages or stitches. She's anything that is open, she'll close with one paw and then she'll put the tape over it and then tear it off. And it's really practiced, except Trip's practice is on machines, not people. She's not overly gentle, but she definitely gets the job done.
I
Look,
think
and you see that Tim has one of his fingers has duct tape on it.
as
No,
you're
it's not duct tape.
bandaging-
It's the proper good
Face tape.
gaffer.
I think as you're bandaging, you're noticing that no matter how hard you press, Stiches doesn't seem to really feel it. There's no real reaction, and the flesh kind of gives way underneath the pressure. And if you happen to feel around the midsection, there's noticeable divots where the skin feels like it's been pulled taut and inwards in jagged lines across. But she doesn't really seem to give much, more like just this is an uncomfortable sensation.
Unpleasant.
Does Ula notice this as Trip is giving first aid?
Could you make then? Trying to go what would be a perception type roll here.
Brain?
I'm going to. I've got. There's a remember for brains, so I think that could be it.
right.
Or calculate would also work. So yeah, it'll be a brains roll.
Now, I have from my character sheet way back in May that I've got brains plus is a D8 plus 2. So I presume I'm adding the 2 to whatever I roll.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have a question here because my character sheet is also from May, and I'm just none of mine have a bonus marked. Was I supposed to find a bonus from somewhere?
I think your species denotes it, and there
I'm
might
gonna go
be
check out what
if
I
you've
get.
put a class into it, you might also get that in there.
Right.
Okay, so I got a 6.
A 6. Okay. Something about that seems pretty familiar. That you have seen somewhere before.
Okay. I think we should not be doing this on the main thoroughfare. I think perhaps we should continue providing this first aid away from the crash site and onlookers.
That would be best. There's no telling when things could come back.
Who is not doing any of the medicine or any of this at the moment? Who's more of just kind of looking around? All right, Bernadette. Even through the ceramic of your bottom pot plant side, you can feel a vibration. But it's it's not a nearby vibration. This is almost the entire sector here has a light shake to it. And the air is rippling a little bit, and there is a very low droning noise just permeating. Just kind of everywhere right now.
I would say that my plant senses are tingling, but it seems like everything is tingling. I think we need to move.
See everybody kind of bickering amongst themselves or doing tasks, and it's only in that moment of quiet that you really feel it and see it. It's almost like there's a vibration on the air as well.
Ula's going to stick her hand on her blaster, not in a drawing it now way, but just in case, and basically use her arm to start ushering the group off to the side, almost like emptying the hall at the end of PAX, using the arms to guide the group of people.
She's where are you ushering people to right now? Right now you're in the open near a crashed ship. You are at the Crystal Palace, which is a very famous market on this world. Actually, give us a world name here, if I haven't already done that. Let's do a little mini world build for half a second.
Oh, my brain's not working.
So I
Gar.
just looked at the most recent name in the chat, and we could call it Scranium.
Scranium? Yeah, done.
Anything closer to scrotum? That'd be... I love it. Great stuff.
Alright, this place is called Scranium.
Yep.
Home of the Crystal Palace.
I actually do have Escape Artist, which lets me find it easier to find hiding places or escape from situations. So I'm hoping that will come in handy for scouting somewhere that is out of the main thoroughfare and not really being paid attention to.
Okay. Can you... Alright.
I also have escape artist, if that...
Is that giving you a
helps
bonus to a
at all.
roll, or is that just a general skill that you've
Yep,
got there?
so it gives me +3 to any roll to do with finding hiding places or
Oh,
escape.
hell yeah.
Give us a grit roll then. Oh no, give us a flight roll. Give us a
Flight roll?
Yeah, give us a flight roll on that.
That would be a 9.
9. You see, and you actually you've been here before. You know this is a series of buildings that almost form a bit of a labyrinthian overpass, underpass system of this multi-layered leveled city that you think you could slip into, and if there was any sign of trouble, you think that this could be, you know, at least a good starting point.
Okay. So I'll just sort of get everyone in an alcove effectively out of the road, and while they're talking amongst themselves, Ula will be watching everyone that goes past to look for if there's any organised groups of people that may be looking for someone or anything like that.
All right. As you're doing that, you see the clouds starting to move, but it's a large portion of the sky here, almost effortlessly being pushed aside or dissipated as this utterly gargantuan, colossal even structure starts to descend, blotting out the sky a bit more as it passes over the sun of the system. You see it's just a massive flat bottom craft with these couple engines dotted about here, but you know that a cruiser has descended into the atmosphere at this point, possibly being the cause of this vibration and sound. And the moment it breaks cloud cover, you hear just the roar of the engines echoing out over the Crystal Palace now.
Does Stiches recognize this ship at all?
Oh yeah.
Oh, goody.
And I identify this particular cruiser.
Sure thing. Brains check, please, Tim.
That's my biggest dice.
Hey.
14.
So this is not only a large governmental body ship. This seems to be one of the flagships of the entire armada that is seeming to touch down here. This ship is so large that it cannot actually make planetary contact because it is too immense. So it needs to have smaller ships come off it, off the larger fleet. Now,
Oh no, it is a central link ship.
yeah, you know that this is bad. This type of thing doesn't happen often, and for a ship of this class and this size to be making this close planetfall, something is seriously up. They don't do this.
Ula will turn around and go, heads up, they're looking for someone, and any of you that are with the person they're looking for will obviously be taken to be an associate or harboring a fugitive or whatnot. So pretty much you're all going to have to decide, are you all going to run together or break apart?
Yeah, this is an Imperial class cruiser from the region of Central Galactic Jersey. You know that for certain at this point.
But we called it Central Galactic Jersey.
Yeah.
Yes, Squidman. You have a question.
Sorry, I've got homework to do a bit later on, so I can't be imprisoned because that would break curfew as well. So, can we escape somewhere? Can we make a dramatic run and help people?
I think we should be fine. None of us appears to be a fugitive.
About.
Trip looks really, really nervous. Really nervous.
How many people are criminals
does
in this
too.
party? Like, I'm gonna find out, but you know.
About that. I don't want to there's a chance that is a bit larger than small that might be.
So,
Let's just say I didn't. The ship. the ship didn't crash on its own.
As Stiches gestures over to the ship, a panel just falls off it, and there's very clearly a Central Galactic Jersey insignia on the inside door that is now no longer a part of the ship.
Yeah. No real way out of that one. No, I wouldn't blame you if you want to flee, but I could really use some help, and not to make it too personal, but you did already help me. So, it is in someone's, say, best interest?
But you seem lovely. And look,
Thank you.
and I've been saving this joke for ages, because you know you talk about criminals, right? Well,
Yes.
Fern's a deck's a bit shady. If you kind of stand underneath her and the light is blocked a little bit. See? Shady?
Yes, I do not understand, Trip.
Well,
What,
so there's a
what is?
direction
I do
of-
not understand.
Direction of light, and
Because options, since it seems we're all going to be running together. Hello, I am Stiches. Though I didn't make the name, don't. It, yeah, hi.
Ula?
Ula? Lovely to meet you, Ula. Who is the plant that casts the shade?
I still
Bernadette.
do not get it.
That is
Yeah.
a beautiful name.
Thank you. Robot man, leave it alone.
I am sorry, I was not programmed for humor. I only know one joke.
What
Tell me
is-
later.
Sure. Okay, tell me later.
What is your name, Squidman?
well, thank you for. I didn't quite realise I had that age about me. You know, I've been trying to develop some facial, mucus. My name's Oyus of the Oyus.
I can't comment on names. I'm Stiches. And lovely ice cream bear lady. How can I?
Yes.
I don't have a translator. Can someone translate?
As
that
they
for
have
me?
said, their name is actually quite long and would probably take precious time to pronounce. So you can refer to them as Trip.
Read. Yes. Simple
Right.
to the point.
So, with the introductions, what are you doing as a newfound group? Getting the hell out.
Currently running.
All right.
Yeah. Finding someplace dark and someplace away from the ship,
All right. Well,
preferably.
we will take a short break there to have a little stretch, have some water, have a little breather. So we'll come back in a couple minutes and we'll come back and see where they have run off to. But until then, thank you everyone for joining us. We'll be back very shortly. And we'll be coming back for some more of this episode 1 of Teaser Space. Get to the Spilux! All right. See you later, everyone. Hello, once again. We are back. Welcome back to Teens in Space. Get to the Spilux, where our would-be heroes have found themselves in a bit of a pickle, but they also have found each other. So, what happened just before the break?
Big ship crash. Bigger ship come down. Tape, ice cream, possible robbery. Run.
Succinct.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
On the upside, we also managed to negotiate for our own Kate, which is slightly broken
Mm-hmm.
and malfunctioning.
And malfunctioning. So,
What a bargain.
what are you doing now? You're starting to run into the uppers and lowers of the city. There is a Crystal Palace here, which is the massive marketplace, but the Central Galactic Jersey flagship, the Imperator, has started to touch down.
Ula, I was. Where are we going? Running's getting a little bit tiring, and I'm not wearing the right type of, clothing for running.
So,
yeah, honestly, neither am I. Just like this heavy, like
you
bunking
will
of a
need
cloak.
to make a decision right about now, and that is, whether you wish to wait for the transport to come back to ferry you back to your home, or whether you want to go on an adventure, which means leaving home and leaving what you've known behind and finding a strange ship to leave, preferably before your transport comes.
I don't have that badge. I don't have the abducted by aliens badge and taken off world yet. That'd be awesome.
Giving you a choice, so it's not really abduction.
That's right. There is no better time to get that badge than now.
And honestly, the less time we spend here, the better.
I'm going to ask Fernadette, because Fernadette is growing on me.
That is funny.
Fernadette, what do you think? Should we go off with whatever this is?
Well, I mean, it can't be any worse than what we've had already.
Okay. We could try this. We could try checking with our Kate and seeing what it says.
So long as you do that very far from me.
Would you like to try and activate your Kate device?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll hand it to Tim.
Could you roll? Tim, have you encountered a Kate device before?
I think I am aware of these Kate devices.
Well.
However, I have not seen one before. And this one appears to be slightly defective.
It's an antique.
You're going to need a learning check through your brains roll then.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
An 18? Piece of cake. It's like a space Rubik's Cube. You've got to slot the little pieces in, pull it apart slightly, make sure it doesn't crack further while you're doing it. But yeah, once you've done the little sequence, a little button can open, and you can do that. You can turn the device on. I want to also.
Tim has multiple use fingers on their hands.
Yeah.
So it just the fingers just whoops.
When you hear whoops, it makes kind of like a noise, but it also lets out like a jet of cold air.
Mm.
It also grows slightly bigger when you do that too.
Surprisingly, this is very similar to the Earth device known as the Bop It.
All right, you cracking this thing open? Well, you're not cracking it open, but you're activating this thing.
Yes.
As you press the final piece on the interface, a little screen just flips over, and it goes boom, 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 and it's like KATE, and it starts going and starts the screen glitching out, and the pixels do not look like they have any control over themselves. Thank you for buying.
I would like to use, yes, I think mechanical persuasion. I would like to use some mechanical persuasion and hitting it, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're going to hit it, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
All right, you may make a brawn check to persuade it.
Okay. Brawn is my D4, so let's see how that goes. I rolled a 2, so that's not the worst.
You can also go brawn as your me, but I'm not much better.
That's true.
You hit the thing, and it's just like a light little ding, and you see the words jumble across the screen at this point, and then you hear the reboot noise, boom, 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 again, as the letters now display almost like an underscore dot underscore dot underscore dot underscore, and you hear a little activation voice being like, "Hey, hey, hey. What is that? Who's hitting me?"
Hello. I am Technology Interface Unit 010010.
Hi, that's a good joke.
I do not understand. I was not programmed for humor.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about that. You're funny.
If you say so. What can we call you? You do not sound like a default Kate.
What is Kate?
Kate is the device that you are speaking from.
Oh, that's what the Kate is. Yes, you can call me Sopo.
But I wanted
So-
a Kate. I
And-
wanted a Kate. I was
No.
looking for a Kate.
No, Sopo is much better than the Kate. You trust me, please.
Well, but you're supposed to be a gift.
No, I'm a Sopo.
No, a gift.
No, it's a gift. It's the other thing you buy. You have a Sopo.
Why does the weird box have an attitude?
No, it's yes, a box.
I am
Um,
confused.
Is SOPO an acronym for something?
Is team acronym?
It is.
Then yes.
Technology Interface Module.
Yes.
Okay, what does the S stand for?
Space.
And the first O?
Oh, I did not know Sopo. Organizer.
And the P?
Are you a person? Then yes, Sopo is a person, of course.
Okay, and the
Yes.
second O?
Oh no. Operational.
Base organization, person operational.
Yes. Welcome to what did you call Sopo? Welcome to your Sopo.
Well, that seems legitimate. Everybody, this is
Yes.
SOPO,
Yes.
previously known as Kate.
And
Or
then,
possibly never known as Kate.
no, I used to be Kate. Yes.
There we go. The SOPO formerly
Hello?
known as Kate.
Hello, Sopo, formerly known as Kate. I am Stiches, formerly known as Stiches.
Do I have a sensor on my eyes? Can I sense things? Calibrating. Okay. Why does your face have... Oh! Sopo can see himself in your eyes.
Oh, thank you. This is my.
That
it's
is not a
tool for-
compliment.
Oh, I see.
You are...
You're a rude little box.
Yes.
I like it.
You make the face that makes me cry.
That is a compliment.
Yes, Squid Man. I mean, oi yous. You know you
Thank
don't have to raise a hand every time you would like to say something. Although it is very polite.
Thank you. Can I just want to. I'm devastated this isn't a proper Kate, and
No, I am a Kate.
well, you just said you weren't.
No, I can be whatever you want.
Okay. Look, this is Ola. Ola is my protector, and we're on the run, so we have to run.
Ah.
We stopped to have a bit of a conversation. I was kind of looking for a dramatic moment where we did something where I can earn some extra badges.
Okay.
So you don't really need a Kate anymore, because if you're going to go on the run, you don't need a gift to
Oh.
give the person because you won't be there.
Is Kate the thing that is morally you want to have?
Yes.
Oh, you
that
want
is the
to have?
one.
You want to? You are. I'm very good at that. You want to have me? Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Oh,
They seem moral enough to me.
yes.
I have no opinion on this.
Very moral. This is me.
So, Sopo, were you hiding out in the Kate?
No, I am an AI. Yes. Like
Yes.
him. Tim.
L-O.
Yeah, that
Hello.
one. Yes.
I.
Bernadette,
Whatever we're going to do, we need to do it quickly.
I'm with the plan.
So
Oh.
let's take the box and go.
That would be good.
That was
yes.
the point. So Poe, formerly Kate,
Yes.
we need to run from the large cruiser owned by the galactic government of Galactic Central Jersey. What would you suggest the best way to run from them is?
With your legs.
No arguments
Failing
here.
that, I don't know how fast we can run. Is there any other way, possibly by ship, that could get us out of here a little faster?
Hold on. Are you saying that some of you might get caught?
No,
Oh,
not if we're fast enough.
Oh, that would be a shame.
Yes, it would be a shame.
One of you should trip each other while you run. And then the rest of you can leave.
I don't
know if we should
understand.
trust the box.
I don't understand, Sopo. Why would you suggest doing that? That would be counterintuitive to what we are doing.
But the rest,
And also,
but the
why would
rest-
Trip do that?
the rest of you would leave. And you would leave with your legs.
I don't know if I trust the little talking box.
No, you can trust me, please.
I feel like we have time to work that out. In the meantime, we need a way out. Yes, correct. Yes, no, Trip, I understand. I do not think it is your parents. I think it is someone else, but we should still try and get away all the same.
I would like that, yes. Not to
Can
rush it.
Can I match?
Yes.
I have the improvement called Goody Two Shoes.
Yes.
And I want to see if I can finagle it a little bit, because the actual read of it is I can spend an adversity token to, which I don't know if I have yet left over, to
Let's say
locate and receive
everybody has
help.
one to start with. Oh,
Okay.
usually, no. If you fail a roll, you get one.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So to locate and receive help within reason and without making any stat checks from law enforcement in any inhabited planet. Now, we're probably not interested in law enforcement, but can I kind of finagle that in a similar way to try and get a ship out of here?
So you would like so run me through this. You want to use that ability to kind of locate and procure yourself a vessel.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I can find someone who has a vessel that can help.
So like
Maybe like Space SES.
or maybe you find a security guard and you say like, where am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
And you go in there and there just
Okay.
happens to be a ship.
You do okay, yeah. You know that there is a couple shops, even storefronts that could actually be of use here, down on some of the lower levels.
I think I saw some storefronts that could help us. They might have ships. They are down this way. We should go this way.
I agree. Whatever gets us off this planet the fastest, that would be the most beneficial.
Agreed.
Matt, as a treasure hunter, can I help? Because Tim seems to be far too law-abiding at this point in time. Kind of just show a whole bunch of kind of like random maps and pamphlets to Ola and just say, look, we were in these stores here and they seem to have all these fine travel items that will get us off planet. And then just give her like a whole bunch of brochures I've just picked up from the various shelves. But it's to find a useful item within our surroundings.
Yeah. So and is the item the ship, or are you looking for like pieces to go on that or aid the ship?
I'm leaving it up to Ula. I'm a 13-year-old excited Boy Scout.
What do you guys want?
So Ula knows that we probably won't be able to get a main ship out of it. However, we would be able to scavenge things while stall holders are distracted. So if we find ourselves a ship and then figure out what we need to add to it to make it functional for this many people to escape on, then we could possibly pilfer items from stall holders that are not paying attention and sticky beaking at the accident.
Okay.
So like, can I jump on the back of that?
Yeah.
One of the stalls that we go past might maybe sell rims.
So
Trip will just
one of the
Pocket
places I was indeed thinking of is like a chop shop.
Yeah.
So I was
Because goodness, if we can make enough additions, then no one can say this was my ship, because we can say, well, no, your ship looked like that.
Mm.
We've made enhancements to this ship, so it's
Yeah.
because of us.
Okay. Look, let's say the chop shop's probably
Yeah.
going to be the best route here to go down. And yeah, you can Tim, you can probably help locate this if you like.
I think it is this way. Sopo, do you have navigation capabilities?
Yes.
Good. Can you navigate us to
Okay.
the chop shop, please?
Okay. What's it called? What? I need the GPS to know the name.
This brochure has some options.
Oh,
Tim, are you able to?
Ah, that one.
The crap and scrap, I think it's called.
Oh, the crap and scrap. I know it well.
That's right. Vinny's crap and scrap.
And it's
That
crap.
is the pub.
Okay. Okay.
Take us to Vinny's crap and scrap.
Vinny crap and scrap. Okay. Now they put it in the. Okay. Okay. I turn down the stairs and go left. And then keep walking for meters and just keep walking like 3 blocks. And then you'll get there.
Well,
Oh,
you heard the moral compass.
No, I'm my actual compass right now.
Oh, so no morals.
No, morals is a optional feature.
Your ship's fast and your module's furious.
Yeah, my optional the optional features need to be active for morals.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great, Ula. I mean, I think it's all about family, isn't it?
I think at the end it is.
Oh.
So you can walk down to what do we call this place?
Vinny's crap and scrap.
Vinny's
Family chop shop.
I want a shirt of that. I want a Vinny's crap and I can't even remember. It's late. I don't remember the name already. Vinny's crap and
Vinny's
Scrap and scrap.
I'm stimulated.
Yeah, the crap
My
and scrap.
senses are stimulated. Vinny's crap and scrap.
How it gums to
Yeah.
chew 5.
How it feels to chew gum 5. That's where I am. Thank you so much for putting that in our chat. Someone please take notes. Oh my god. All right.
Also, Matt, you need to read 3 lines up at the name of the proprietor.
I saw that. I
Yeah.
saw that. I'm gonna get to that.
Mm.
Don't you worry. I had already planned something similar. I hear there's a good merch store getting in there. Exclamation merch in the chat if you want to do that. So you start walking down the levels. You can see, you can hear vague beach music start playing in the background that I can't play on stream. But as you walk in, you see a number of people. Yeah. It's like beach club themed almost. And then you walk down there, you can see a number of people from a number of varying backgrounds. You see, it's like the first person you see is fairly amphibian in nature, but what they've done is they've like coated themselves in like almost like a watertight suit that they reside in, but they're like slid under some of the ships and repairing it. You think that any puncturing of that suit would result in their very untimely death, but they seem to be wearing it, and it looks good. It's got like belts and buckles in all the right places, and this is just one of the many mechanics that reside at Vinny's Crap and Scrap. As you walk in, you see a couple people like give you like the sup nod, walking through. What do you do when you get there? What do you do when you get there? You say hello generally, just like real happy.
Hello.
They just like
Hello.
they look around at you, and one's just like, "What do you want?"
Hello.
What?
Hello.
Hey.
We're
We
looking
are-
for a vehicle.
Yes. Fast, preferably.
Looks. The fish guy looks around. Well, okay. What kind?
Fast, preferably.
Fast. That's gonna cost money.
And available now.
That's also gonna cost money. What, you need something with the serial number filed off, or what? Registered vehicle.
Give
be
us
legal.
your fastest, cheapest, most legally questionable ship. Yes, Trip. Yes. Yep. Yes, not pretty, but unbreakable. We would like an
Yes.
unbreakable ship.
That would be a nice change.
Our last ship definitely broke, and we would like that to not happen again, if
You'll-
possible.
You're looking at
Yes.
some pretty high caliber shields if you want something unbreakable.
Shields would be good. That
I mean,
would be
I'll
ideal.
take not falling apart mid-flight.
I'm getting two pitches here. One saying you want a top of the line piece of machinery, the other one saying, oh, it's okay. I don't deal in the half measures you're talking about.
What if you were saying we wanted...
Yes. Do you have anything that may have been used as an emergency service vehicle in the past? Secondhand, perhaps?
Hey, let me check. We don't really go for the government class vehicles. You know, it's too hot. But,
Something decommissioned then.
decommission we can do. Yeah. No, we could do decommission. So you want something unbreakable. You want something with big shields, but kind of gets you from A to B. Yeah, you don't need to put your hand up, man. We're not in school.
Oh, sorry. Can we have something that's environmentally friendly as well, please?
So you want shields and
Yeah.
something that's
So
fast.
We can worry about that later. We can sort of
Oh,
do refits to make things environmentally friendly. And
actually, no,
really-
hold on. I do have something environmentally friendly, but it'll cost extra.
How much are we talking?
I have to pull it off another vehicle, so you're paying the labor for it. And let's
How
just say
much
these things
are we
aren't.
talking?
These aren't particularly reliable. Well, how much you got? How desperate are you to get off a world where an Imperial class ship's just entered orbit?
Stiches is gonna get close up to this guy and just lift the rim of the mask. How badly do you not want to be here when they track us down?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, we got people moving as well if you need to get out of a place in a bit of a hurry.
You just need to get off world.
You can do the labor, huh? Do you want better? Boss is looking for a couple people to do some jobs for them. Bit of a side hustle of theirs. You in for something like that?
Do you guys think?
If it gets us the ship.
You'll get something to work. But if we're getting the we don't have you don't have to raise your hand. You can just talk, man.
Is there any badges involved in any of this? I mean, I've got an extensive list of things I'd like to get as part of this. So,
You're like,
is this vehicle recovery?
yeah. Why not? Yeah. Just
I can do knots really well.
So, well, you need the car, and we got to work on it. So, how about you go fetch it for us? And it's a friend of ours, if anyone asks.
Yep. Vehicle from a mate.
Yeah.
Fully
Oh,
understand the
yes, we are
concepts.
familiar
Yep.
with that concept.
Yeah, so if anyone asks, just give him the old runaround, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, no, I think I could use
Doing
you
it for a
guys.
mate.
Yeah. We're all mates here, you know? Yeah.
All me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go get Vinny real quick. They wander off, and you see this. Where's the species list? I wanna. Okay, here we go. You see, what's gonna be funny here? You see a bulky mole-like creature with a tank top on wander over to you, and he's like, "What do you want?"
Hello, we'd like a vehicle, please.
I heard you're looking for a job.
Oh,
Yes, so we have to
Yeah.
do the job to get the vehicle.
Yeah, my man,
Yeah.
my man Aaron was saying you want a job.
That is correct.
Yeah.
We
You
are
want a
looking for a vehicle, and by extension, we need to get a job, so we are looking for a job.
Okay, well, let me give you this pitch. Pizza. Chicken. Food of any kind. Delivered right to your door. But it's not just delivered by anybody. It's delivered by your family.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That-
How's that sound? I know it's fairly new. No one's heard of it. Yeah. Thank you for.
I think he means it in an abstract way, Trip.
Thank you for putting your hand up. I appreciate that.
just checking the toppings. Seafood's a bit of a no in our family for deliveries.
Oh, that's
Can we
okay.
avoid that?
If they order it, we're delivering.
So, are you asking us to deliver to be the food family?
If you want,
No, not if I want. What is the job?
you pick up the food and you deliver.
So we are the food family.
Yeah.
No, you're the La Familia. That's what the business called. If anybody says you're not, you point a gun at them and say, "We are family."
I'm just
Translating.
confused on the tone of this exact.
Yeah.
Translating. La
Oh,
Familia
yeah,
translates
okay.
as the family.
We've got an app. People order through the app, and then you deliver it. And then when you get to the door, you say, "Family never lets you down." And then you hand them their food. They give you 5 stars. And then you
It's a
do
lot
it
of
again.
steps.
Think of it like this. You're heisting the money right out under their noses. And they get something out of it too.
I mean, is it really a heist if we're doing exchange for services?
No, it's a heist. It takes a whole crew to do something this tight. Picturing 6 people, 1 car, loaded up to the teeth with fucking guns.
I mean, I like the sound of being anywhere that is not here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to
From
the
the
family.
sound of it, we could be several places that are not here.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that too.
Yeah.
And if we get free
for
food on
legitimate reasons. We move around a lot for legitimate reasons.
and we get to be the food family.
And you get to be the. You don't get to eat it though.
Oh,
You don't get to eat it. You don't eat the product.
not even
No.
like a little bit, like the bottom of the bag.
No, you only deliver it.
I mean,
Oh,
think about it this way.
Family has
when-
integrity.
When you're sick, you don't
Yeah.
want food being brought to you by a stranger. You want your food being brought to you by your
By
family, someone
Somebody
you love.
La
not my family.
Famillia food delivery service. It's got a ring to it.
But it doesn't have to be your biological family. It's your chosen family.
I don't
So
care.
we are
I
the
think
food
it's a
family.
metaphor.
Yeah, you know, you find the family you keep.
I'll be
Hey.
honest, this day started out very strangely, and it's only getting weirder from here. But
Yeah.
I guess we are. Do we want to be the food family?
No, it's La Familia.
I believe it is the same translation.
No. It's the family.
Oh, okay. That makes it sound more mobster than anything else, but I can get behind that.
Sometimes
Little pot plant.
branding works.
You've been awful quiet. Are you okay? What do you think of the food family?
Anything that gets us far away from here very quickly.
All
I
right.
like the way you think.
You're hired.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. All right, first job.
As long as we don't have to make the toppings.
BYO on the car. Car can't be too old. Makes us look bad. So, make it look, schmick, span. I heard Aaron was giving you some labor intensive. We'll wipe that cost. Call it a tax deductible now. What you got to
I
get
mean,
is a
after
vehicle.
everything, felony tax evasion is not so bad.
Yeah, you don't want to get on the wrong side of Central Jersey.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So, wait, hang on, sorry, I'm confused. I thought we were doing job to get car, but we need car to get job?
No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go there, get it off the mate, and then bring it back here. We'll do it up for you.
I see,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Tax evasion and robbery.
Yeah.
It's been a busy day.
Oh, well, it's heisting. You're in the heisting business now.
Right, sorry.
You're heisting cars.
Heisting.
You're heisting food. You're
And
heisting...
I'm a reputable citizen.
Yeah. Thank you for putting
It's
your
a
hand up.
three-way high five.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a jingle for your remarkably interesting statement. The family never lets you down, never turns around and deserts you.
I like that. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
'cause
Can you keep
Every
Right.
day I'm alive is pain.
Can you
the food.
write that down and put it in all the pamphlets we're gonna print? We're gonna make so much fucking money off this. Yeah, I like that. Hey.
Again, I'm not allowed to swear, but we got Fernadette for that. She's very good at this.
Hey,
You know.
how'd you like a promotion? First off,
That was quick.
yeah, head chef. Still gotta do the deliveries though. You can choose the menu on select items. I like the sound of that.
Tattoo?
Yeah, yeah.
This
All
better
right.
be a very good car.
You're gonna find this car in the not the chop shop, the scrap heap. Now it's got no wheels, so you're gonna have to drag it back. We'll find some way to transport it. But you get it back here, we'll fix it up. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
gets us off planet, I guess we'll also drag the car.
Yeah.
we should probably go and get it. It will take us time to drag it back, if indeed it needs to be dragged.
Yes. Okay. So this, like, at this point, you know what? Actually, let's go. Let's just do it. If it gets
Where-
us off planet, we get what we want.
Yeah. The guy you're looking for is he's like got a lizard face. Loves digging through the trash. You know him,
Good.
you see him.
Look for
Is-
trash
is-
man.
Does,
Gotcha.
Little
does the trash lizard have a name? Perhaps Gary?
Nah, it wasn't Gary. I always mix his name up with something else, but it's kind of short and stumpy.
Gary,
He's,
Barry, Harry.
Yeah. Got like a big head. Most of his body looks like a big head. He's got little arms coming off either side. And stumpy little legs. Big hooded, kind of
Humpty Dump.
carapace type thing up his back.
That sounds like a Neil to me then. Neil?
Yeah.
We'll call him Neil. Neil.
So we
Yeah.
go find the Neil? Neil?
Yeah.
Rex?
Okay. He. This is what I was thinking at first too.
So,
Any idea where your friend is? Because we've got to go.
The only scrap heap that's here is just a little walk away. But it is it says it has guard something, and I don't know what that word is.
Can you show me the word?
It says little. What's this one say?
Do I know what the word is?
It's basically describing like cybernetic kind of dog lizard hybrid things that have like scale plates, but then they can transform and flare up to like have lasers coming out of the carapace as like a form of defense mechanism.
There's a lot going on.
It has goanna guards. He is referring to goanna guards.
Yeah.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to oh no, how oh no is that?
How do you think?
Several.
And I just pat Tim on the head.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Is it going to
That
be
is
Tim?
true. That is true. I am good with guards.
Oh, so you'll schmooze them.
All right, no trouble at all.
I will do something like that. I do not understand the word schmooze, but sure.
That is fair, neither do I. I hear that I'm bad at it, though.
So,
Is it supposed to be a humor?
I don't think so. I'm not usually good with that.
Okay. So, Poe, set course for the scrapyard, please.
Okay, I have the way to go. You put one leg up and then in front of your body, and then you keep doing that over and over with the left and then the right, and it goes 2 blocks.
2
I'm
blocks.
starting
Got
to
it.
see why he may have been left behind in a ditch.
What the? No! What? Sopo is premium technology.
And I am model citizen.
Oh, you and me both.
Okay, let's go to scrapyard.
No.
To the scrapyard.
all right. It's not a very long walk to the scrapyard. However, you can now see ships are starting to depart from the Imperator class ship up above, which means that this place is going to be swarming with the Fuzz pretty soon and in very large numbers. So time is not your friend here right now.
Shit.
All right.
Okay, what are we looking for? Little man with iguana dogs.
All right. You can get to the wreckers yard here. You can see a number of vehicles on display. They all look pretty banged up though. But as you walk around, you can see one kind of already on like the raising truss scaffolding, whatever you call it. I'm not a mechanic. And you see that this ship has a nice large canopy, space for a turret. It's got even like one of those antenna / snorkel devices that you can use to go through like heavy asteroid debris cover fields or like energy fields.
Mm-hmm.
It looks perfect. It does look very banged up, and it is currently missing most of its engine and wheels. But it's a 4-door, could fit most of you in there, and some of you are smaller than others. So you think that you could even like put each other in and around this vehicle with some slight modification to fit all 6 of you in there fairly comfortably.
Okay. So Stiches, something you don't know is
Yes.
Bernadette here is an amazing planner for things like this.
Really?
Every time I'm planning a trip, Bernadette is my plant to go to. She takes
Okay.
root in the ideas. It really grows from there.
I
Bernadette.
think we're making jokes. Give me 10
I'm
minutes
sorry.
and get back
Was
to you.
that a humor?
I get it because this is a plant. Oh, that is clever.
Oh, I see. I do not understand, but I can express sounds that you would associate with humor. Ha 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 ha.
Over to you, Bernadette. Get us in. What's the plan?
The door just looks to be open. Like it seems to be like a come and go wreckers at the moment. It looks like you can see this.
Trip just walks in.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes. Okay.
Yep, that.
There seems to be like a little
You're
hunched
so good at this, Bernadette.
over guy. He's got like a red carapace, like a little face. As he's petting the dog, and he's like whoa 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 to like one of these goanna lizards. As you walk up, he's like hunched over, probably like the same size as like Danny DeVito, if not just a little bit bigger.
You know
You look
that
like
thing that
Danny
people
DeVito.
do where they greet the dog first when they see a person walking a dog?
You've done that.
Trip's 100% going to do that, but it's going to be just like lowers a hand, lowers a paw, and like does the greeting thing and then immediately looks up at the person.
He looks over. He's like, yeah, it's pretty good, huh? I call him Sally, and they've been with me for many years at this point. How do I understand you? What do you speak? I don't understand. What do you speak in there? Oh, it doesn't matter. We can communicate.
Tim, are you anywhere near me? Have
I
you
think I
fallen?
might have. Yes, I think I might have taken off when I realized that Trip was going inside. but I am a little late to the party. So you've probably got this out, and I'm just running up, and I'm just rocking up.
Yeah,
Why am I
So I
guessing? I
basically,
don't breathe.
As as Tim walks in, it's about the time that I'm like, we need a ship and we need it quick, and Vinny sent us.
Yes.
You got sent by Vinny. You got sent by Vinny.
Yes, we were sent to get a car from a mate.
Oh.
Stitches has kind of gone to be like just inside the door so she can't be seen from above, but just outside that should she need to run, she's
Now,
positioned.
I haven't talked to Vinny in many years, and he's not really welcome around these parts. So if he's just claiming coming from a mate, I'm sorry, but I think Sally here is gonna have some words.
Yes. Aaron.
Aaron. Sorry. That guy's even in my worst books. But tell you what, you could pull one over on them, you'd be fresh in my books. Yeah.
What did you have in mind? We are excellent
Okay.
puller overs of one,
Now picture this.
probably.
Picture this. You know how you get real hungry at the end of the day? I got an idea. And I think that
Oh, no.
prick's gonna fucking take it before I get there. I think what we gotta do is we gotta get on this quick. You ever hear about express sustenance services?
No, this is the first time I am hearing about such a
Good,
thing.
good, good. Because it's like I'm really trying to
That's
keep trying to
Oh.
keep this on the low down, and I really don't want anyone else to find it. And I really have a feeling that they're trying to one up me on this. So I really got to launch this website. It's almost done. It's almost done. But what I need you to do, I need you to scope out anyone else. I need to like take care of them, make sure they're not going to run it. You know, write some bad reviews for them, or kill them. I don't care. Either or.
Two
big
drastically different
difference
options,
between-
but I'm
Yeah,
listening.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
between write bad reviews and kill somebody.
Well, you never done a bit of guerrilla marketing before.
Hey, that's my business, buddy.
Hey, then we can maybe get along. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Me.
Yeah.
I am Stiches. It is, well, I'd say pleasure, but honestly, I'm a little bit scared of your iguana dogs.
Oh, no, that's just Sally and Kevin.
I thought gorillas were functionally extinct.
Well,
Listen, I don't know what it is you're running. I get it. Competition is stiff, but we really need a way off planet, and we need this car to do it.
you need this one. Is this why they've come here? They've sent you to take my beloved.
Look, maybe we can help each other. We just really need a way off planet,
I
and
just
we
put
need
a-
it now.
I just put the app delivery service fucking thing in there. And if you're coming to take this, how am I supposed to get my business off the ground?
What if we deliver for your business?
Hang on, what now?
What if we were to deliver?
What, you mean like you take the food to people?
Yes, we need a food family. Yes,
Exactly.
Alright.
what they said.
Alright. What do you have in mind? You guys what, like you're gonna steal food from a shop and give it to the poor or something like that? What's the go?
No, I mean, it's your app. If people order food and we deliver the food and then we take commission as drivers.
Oh yeah, extortion. I like it. Alright, sweet. I love
Sure.
this kind of racket.
Again, we're getting drastically different,
Yeah.
like polar opposite spectrum ideas.
Yeah,
Again, I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, just saying weird that your mind goes there immediately.
you know.
Normally, the thing is to keep thoughts like that to ourselves.
I mean, sometimes you got to think of column A, sometimes you got to think of column B. You know, sometimes you got to write a good review or a bad review. Sometimes you got to just kill a guy because he disagreed with you.
Feeling more unsafe by the second, just so everyone's aware.
Hey, it sounds like you're hired because it sounds like you don't know what you want, and I need a bunch of people to work for me, or at least take out that crap heap out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm asking you to directly murder this guy. Like, sorry, I was talking in metaphors. I want you to kill him.
Wait, what did you just say then?
What?
The little plant had big smile on her face.
You'll give us a car if we kill someone.
Yeah.
Or if that's all it's going to take, oh my gosh. So much work just to get to that.
Well,
Wait, this car does not have any rims or an engine. I feel like if we are going to kill a person, we should at least get some calculating. Fully sick rims and a calculating engine.
yeah.
Any engine but fully sick ribs.
I don't really have any of those things, but hey, there's plenty of other people in the city we can kill endlessly to get what we want, if you know what I mean.
I disagree. I feel like there is a finite city population.
Well, I mean, they'll make more. You know, just give them some time. I'm just wondering. I'm sensing some hesitancy here, and I just don't know if I'm liking 5 of you, but one of you, the robot is kind of harshing the vibe a little bit.
I am sorry.
Trip
Is it
immediately.
because I am not programmed for humor?
Do the left.
Trip immediately stands between him and
Oh.
Trip, protectively, and just like motions like me, him, pair. If you want me, you get him. Sort of.
We are a package deal.
Yeah.
All right, well,
And then she like opens the inside of her vest where it's just all like socket sets, and the other side, which is like wrenches in both metric and imperial.
A very taste.
he looks at the bear up and down, going, All right. I want to put you on hit squad prime assassin #1 spot. How's that sound? I think I'm going to shift the business. Let's just shift the business. We're going to kill the shop owners, take all their food and deliver it to people and take their money. I think that might be a better way to go.
Hey Matt, as this conversation is going on, the vehicle, did it have an engine or was there any kind of tow trucks nearby?
Yes, there is absolutely tow trucks nearby.
Okay, cool. Because while all you use is being high-fived, it's taking Fernadette around. And if it's like a classic kind of car cut-up shop, you've got all the kind of keys hanging up in different places.
Yeah.
Now, all you use doesn't have the reach that Fern has.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to kind of saunter up while this kind of intense conversation is going on there. And, if we accidentally steal some keys to some pickup trucks, because we're borrowing one from a mate, right?
Yeah, give us a flight check as you're doing that.
I'm not doing nothing because I'm too short, but I'll pass on to
fair.
my delightful Fernadette,
Excellent.
who's going to be awesome at this.
Even -1 in flight, like.
Yeah. So, as a spirited motivator, I'm saying you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
This is that on repeat.
Yeah, literally, you can do it.
That
I
is
believe in you.
9.
A 9. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's say you can just take a number of keys off there. You can start randomly going blip 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 to each one. And sure enough, you hear a blip blip, and you see the car on the jack here. It unlocks, and so does the tow truck.
I would give Ola the tentacle sign that it's time. Can we leave now? Because we're apparently being murdering people, which seems a little bit. I don't have a badge for.
Don't have the murder badge.
Murder badge.
Oh my god, I could totally design or use badges. That sounds fun. Okay. You got some
So
keys.
Ula will sort of distract Rex and signal to the others, basically pointing at the car very subtly, and she's like, you want to be careful dealing with us. Do you know who we are?
To them?
No, she's saying it to the wrecker guy while she's sort of motioning for the others to get towards the other car.
Are you going about this like as an intimidation type thing, or are you trying to just be like try and like
Right,
persuade?
it's a distraction.
All right, yeah. Can you roll a charm check as you do this? And he's like, no, not really, but I'm open to learning about new people all the time. You know what they say about me. I'm a curious lizard.
Distraction is my charm is my lowest one.
Ooh.
But I still rolled 4, which is the max I can roll.
Oh, then you
Dice
explode. You
explodes.
roll again.
2, so 6 all up.
6, not terrible. So you start having a good chat with them, and you can see the other 2 sneaking up very slowly to the tow truck, loading it in. This tow truck's quite a nice tow truck, so it's actually like a bit of a silent mover. And as the AI turns on in the car, it's like, would you like regular car noises or silent mode?
I don't have a license.
It says, neither do I. Wink, and does like a little winky face through the AI system.
Look at Trip. Look at Trip at this point in time with that kind of panicky, kind of like teenage youth thing, like.
So Trip's gonna swap and do and be the pilot,
All right.
and just and says silent.
Yeah, it goes, all right, shh, silent mode activated. And all of the engines just go to like a low hum, and it is completely inaudible. You understand now why the silent mode is asked to be on, because if you were to not hear this thing coming at you, you'd surely die when you're crossing the street. What do you do now? What are you doing with this car? Tow truck, even.
Is the one that's on the hoist
It's
the Hilux, or is one that we're in the Hilux?
It seems to be an old 2099 space Hilux, yeah.
Yeah, Trip wants it.
Yeah, it's like the old classic. It's got a really big bull bar on the front. It's got like a dual cab situation going on. Really like classic Terra upholstery in there as well. Gear stick on the right hand side, couple screens in there, but overall, like, you could probably put a cassette tape deck in this thing and it would still work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I just get a refresh on who's doing the distracting at the moment?
So Ula is having a conversation with him and saying things like, do you know who we are?
Okay.
We are known as La Familia, and just like ripping off half the shit that Vinny was saying.
Yeah.
Ula's doing the distracting. Okay, cool. In that case, I think what we should do is assume this tow truck has like a hook for hooking things onto the tray.
We're gonna take the Hilux with
So I
the
think-
tow truck.
So I think what I would like to try to do is to activate the emergency drop on the hoist, which would cause the hoist thing to drop, but to try and get the tow truck to hook it on, so as the hoist drops, the tow truck hooks it onto the tray, so it just goes and then
All right.
book it.
Well, as we're setting up that, we'll take a short little break. We'll come back and we'll wrap
Let's see how
this.
bad that works.
Let's see how bad that works. I just realized we're a little bit over. But we'll come back in a little short bit. Everyone have a little drink, have a toilet break, and we'll see you back in a sec. Hello, once again. Back again.
And we are back.
We are back. Okay, so before the break, we are stealing a car. That is pretty much the long and short of it, by the sound of it, with a tow truck.
We are just about to steal a car.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Run me
we're picking up
through it.
for
What are
a
you doing?
friend.
So I
Getting it
think
for a mate.
who was running distraction?
Ula's running distraction.
Who was running distraction?
Trip's got the tow truck.
Yep.
Yeah. Tim's got the hoist.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think Stiches has maintained that, like, kind of halfway out the door, halfway in the door, just kind of like watching to see which way the wind will blow.
No, look out, but mostly for themselves.
Yes, she's occasionally peeking her head out to see like how close that ship has come to running us down. And so far, Matt, what's that looking like?
They are. Let's say some have landed,
Descending.
and you can now see
Descending.
they are starting to patrol the streets at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like combing, even like quite a scary amount of troops coming down.
I think Stitch is just going to just listen to what the conversation happening currently is and just start sort of inching towards the door.
All right.
That is the signal.
As you're talking to Ula, as you're talking to this guy, he's like, yeah, let me just get one of my business cards real quick, because I really think this whole assassination food delivery business is going to be just top notch in what we can do. So he hands you the card, and his name is Rekka Garrus, and of the Rekka Society.
I knew it. Short, stumpy lizard boy. I knew it.
Perfectly legitimate businessman right there.
Get wrecked.
Ula's going to try and come up with something to make him go into the office, at which time she'll leg it to the tow truck.
You know, whenever you get your car wrecked or service here, it's like, get wrecked, call Garrus. That's my motto. You know me, I'm Garrus. And he walks into the office, and oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I love that. Okay, so they walk into the office, and what are the rest of you doing at this point, as you have successfully distracted them?
Ula will be legging it for the tow truck because it has been started and is ready to go from what she can see.
Okay. Role play this out for me. How do you collectively do your first job effectively for your other employer?
So I think that with the tow truck hook in place on the base Hilux, I think when I feel the cable on the hook go tight, I am going to hit the emergency drop on the hoist to release the Spilux onto the tray, and then I'm going to book it into the tow truck.
All right, so you can press that. The emergency just goes, and you see the whole thing kind of drop in slow motion as Garrus is walking back out now, and he's like, "Yeah, so and he looks up, and what? He kind of looks past your eye line, and goes, "Oh fuck," and starts to try and run away before a laser just goes straight through his like top of his shoulder. And he just falls down, starting to bleed blue blood. And you just turn around, there's like troopers in like black kind of like military SWAT garb, and they just go, by the order of the... What did I say? By the order of Central Galactic Jersey, you are under arrest.
Before the body hit the floor, Stitches has booked it out.
And they
The
just go,
second that
stop
laser's
them!
gone, she's gunning it.
And the...
Trip's like doing that thing with the steering wheel to get it to go like round really quickly,
Yeah.
and it's just like whipping the. She uses the Hilux that's on the tow hook
Yeah. To whip him.
to be a whip.
Hell
Like
yeah,
a wrecking ball.
It's
I want
at
to...
least one out of the way.
I want a
Like a wrecking
flight...
ball.
I want a flight check. That is dope.
Yeah. Where is my 20? It's missing. There. 13.
13. You whip the car around, towing the other car, and like you've made a basically a sci-fi car flail. You just smack the nearest 2 troopers towards you. They go flying into the wrecking yard, and just you hear like 2 distant thuds and thumps before you feel the you hear the grav lifters of them. Just like one of them jumps back onto the top of the car, holding up like a laser phaser, and pointing it directly at your group. But that was a huge hit to them. Took out one, the other one is still standing. What are you doing now?
Stitches has kind of would she have seen any of that, or is she too far away now?
No, Stitches, you are watching the chaos and carnage just for any semblance of like, maybe they can do this, maybe they can do this.
Yep. She's kind of like backing herself into kind of like a spot where she can sort of see there's a way out that way, but also enough clear view that she can jump in if needed, but she's gunning towards that exit.
All right. So, Stitches, as you're doing that, can you make a flight check for us?
Oh, yes, I can. Can I use my, I've got Escape Artist
Yes, you can.
as part of my species bonus. Okay, that is, what's that? Flight is a D10. Okay. That's an 8, so 5 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, you start to try and book it around the corner.
I'm sorry! It's nothing personal!
You see Stitches basically just hoof it around the corner. However, you do see a number of soldiers start to make chase behind them. They are coming for all of you at this point. You can see the amphibian Aaron just like running down the street as he gets tackled by a couple of these officers as well, and they are just like pinning this guy's head as they like just try to give him like some handcuffs. But what are you doing? This seems to be a situation where they are overwhelming in number. The ship is bearing down.
Trip's aiming for where Stitches is, because Trip can see that there's extra guards there.
Mm-hmm.
While she does it, she's trying to lose the idiot that's on, as far as she's concerned, her Spilux.
Okay. So.
With the idea of, so the plan is to go near Stitches so that Stitches can jump on.
Mm-hmm. Trying to go near Stitches. Can you roll a flight check? Fernadette and the others, what are you doing at the moment?
I think that Ula would have basically jumped onto the tray of the Spilux, considering she can't really get onto the tow truck properly.
Mm-hmm.
And in true style of that type of vehicle is almost tray surfing on the back, with her blaster out to fire upon anyone who is trying to shoot at her crew.
All right.
Can I just ask, this trooper that's landed on the roof of our tow truck? Yeah?
Yeah.
So, or use, because you just kind of like, there's someone on top of that will accidentally lift Bernadette up. Now, I'm hoping it's one of those kind of classic ones where they're like a sunroof type thing. So the trooper's standing on top of a sunroof on top of the thing. So I can push Bernadette up towards the trooper and do something hilarious with the sunroof of some description.
All right, so Bernadette, you're being held up through the sunroof. What are you doing here?
Yes, at this point, I am just going to try and, you know what? It's going to be a statue, just kind of standing there like, the hell am I doing? What is this? No.
Use your diplomacy.
You see them, like you get raised up and they just kind of like look down at you like, what? You can take
Your eyes look lovely.
There's like a moment of surprise here where you've like really just caught them off guard.
So my flight check was 14.
14. Are you whipping this car again? Like what's the?
So I'm aiming to get as close to Stitches as possible so that Stitches can either grab the Hilux or the tow truck, while trying to lose the guy on top. So if he's distracted by Fern, that would be perfect for like the slight body roll.
Yes, you can. Yeah. So you can like tilt the car as you like basically drift the two around the corner, and you can see Stitches just bolting from a series of troopers here. You're holding it. Is anyone able to hold out the hand and do? do some kind of maneuver here, like to try and grab him? Anybody?
I mean, Ula's on the back of the tray trying to, stay stable and be ready to take a protective maneuver. So I imagine she would be trying to grab Stiches on the way past.
Okay, cool. So, Ula, I want you and Stiches to do a check here. Ula, I want a... What do we got? How are you grabbing? Because this will be what determines your check. Like maybe a brawn or a fight I'm looking at here.
I would prefer a fight because it's the sort of thing where maybe I'm balancing myself off, like trying to lift her up while leveraging pushing the other guy on the top off or something like that,
right.
given the tilt that's happening.
All right, sweet. Give us a fight. And Stiches, can I get a flight for you? Because this is going to be using your basically acrobatic ability here.
Okie dokie, and this heavy. We got this.
Now, I do have a question, Matt.
Yes.
Would we be deemed close enough at this point for Stiches to be deemed a crew member?
Yes. They're part of your crew now, right? Like you are part of the La Familia already.
So because I get to add 3 for that as protector, that's 22.
22. All right. Stiches.
Here's the problem.
Oh no.
Here's the problem.
Here's the problem. Hang on. Here's the issue.
Oh
As
yeah.
great as that roll was, I
Buffering.
don't think it beats a 1.
Fuck. Okay. All right. I can do this.
I
I can do
don't
this.
think it
So
beats a
okay.
1.
No, I got it. What's gonna happen here is yes, you do rescue Stiches. You hold out your hand. You grab hold of them. You're looking forward. You're like, I got him. And you pull up this gloved hand of theirs.
Oh no.
But just the hand. And you rescued some of Stiches. You were successful in rescuing Stiches. However, the arm from probably like the wrist down is fully just gone. And Stiches, you see like a globby part of your being like stretched out, and it goes straight back into your arm. However, you're looking down, and it's your covered hand that you're missing.
Oh, damn it! Okay, that's fine.
You're just like on the... so I can picture Stiches is on knees down, holding their arm as these soldiers are starting to surround them. Are you putting up a fight at all?
Oh yeah, she's going down swinging.
All right, so you see...
Back.
All right, Stiches, can you make a fight check real quick to try and get
With
out of this
my one
situation?
good arm.
Yep.
Matt, does that mean that she's at some sort of handicap?
No, nah.
I think strictly speaking, there would be a tentacle there.
Yeah, like you
Was
can
that
lash out
also
and
a
punch him
humor?
with that or something, but like, yeah, it just go with the roll. We'll let them do that because it'd be a
I
skill.
think he's. Yeah, let's. Okay, that's a 6.
A 6, all right.
think
So you do not beat a 10, so you are very much starting to become overwhelmed, and they are going to start detaining you for this.
And this is gonna start like just ragdoll thrashing
rest-
as much as you can.
The rest of the Spilux rockets
Flicking
off
them
back
off.
towards the crap and the crap shop, the Vinny D one. The
Trip's been
Vinny's
watching
crap
this in the
and
rear view.
scrap.
She's gonna try and swing it back around.
All right.
But there's no space here, so it's gonna be a bit before we can get back.
So, what you see next, unfortunately, is them pull out like this little hovering device and just straight on the back of Stiches. And as you're pulling this car around, you can see 1, 2, 3, just teleporters, just fire. And then you hear over some radio chatter, "We've got him." And then you see all of the other troops starting to stand down, going like around all of the streets.
Oh, well, we're safe now. Look, they tripped over. They did the thing. Oh, we should leave now.
All right, that's going to be it for G for tonight. I know we had a little outies. So, everybody say goodbye to G. We're going to keep playing just for a little bit longer, but G's got to go. And I will pull in a Discord camera.
Love you, G. Sorry we got you caught.
G, real
Sorry,
quick.
you got to rest.
Where can we find you in and around?
And Ula was doing some really
dice
epic,
will
like gun fu stuff, and then just grabbed your arm.
Just fully just severed at the elbow.
Yeah. And then, G, where can we find you real quick? And then
Yeah,
we'll...
I'm gonna lift up my mask, part of my mask for this. You can find me at GFD on all the socials. I'm on Twitch. I stream at the moment a lot of Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk. And yeah, you can find me online. You can also catch me on ABC Me, where you can see me talk about video games.
And
Excellent.
catch me here again, hopefully with more than one arm.
We will see you next time.
But we'll find out. Bye, bye,
Happy
darling.
birthday, G.
All right, see ya.
Thank you.
Happy
Travel
birthday!
safe. Don't get kidnapped.
All right, let's see if that mucked up the overlay. Did it? Where is everybody now? All right.
I'm MVP.
You're NVC. Let me just rename this real quick.
Cool.
If you, I was gonna say, if you rename the
If you're
camera
joining us from home, we're just doing the
to something
overlays.
starting with
Really.
G.
There we go. That should be correct now. No,
Yay!
that go correct?
Nope.
No.
Oh, it's because they don't have a camera on. Oh, give me a sec. Anyway, what are the rest of you doing while I fix this?
We should
Trip-
get back to the chop shop and wreck a
Trip's
police cruiser on
gonna-
the way.
Yeah, Trip's gonna kamikaze the tow truck into a police car. She's not
Yes.
she's convinced that we haven't lost her,
Nah,
and we
it's-
can still get her back.
yeah,
Oh,
is that-
no, it finally
Oh.
works.
Why is it two of me now?
Excellent. This is the best thing humanly
It's
possible.
perfect. That's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, let's leave that.
I'm just gonna leave that frozen. That's fine. Let's just
Yeah.
leave it at that.
It's beautiful.
The more the merrier. Hey, it's still two
Man.
people's birthday on the stream.
It is.
Oh, actually, not anymore. Oh,
As
man.
Trip smashes into this cruiser and Fernadette is being statuesque,
Okay.
can she catch the lights?
You catch the lights?
Yeah,
oh,
catch
yeah,
the lights.
absolutely.
Rip the lights off the cruiser.
Absolutely.
Because she becomes a Christmas tree, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was that
I
another
don't even want to roll
humor?
for that. I like that idea enough that I'm just going to let you do that.
Aw.
You just whip some lights off just to spite them? Yeah, I love that. All right, so
Rip, get us out of here.
You should plug me in. I could have so much more power.
I'm sorry, what? I do not understand.
I'm an AI. You're not an AI. It's not.
I'm annoy you. So does that
oh.
make it better?
Let's find out. You plug in.
I can't plug in. That's silly.
Okay.
Does Sopo understand Trip?
No.
So Sopo can't speak Therenian?
I hadn't planned it, so I would say no.
Okay.
I mean, if you plug him into a connection, he probably could download a language, but yeah.
She's trying to decide whether she wants to plug him into the Spilux later or into this. Because she's got plans.
Oh, I don't think that doesn't have to be permanent.
Sitting next to Tim, I'm going to point to the empty kind of cassette.
The
You know,
tape
the
deck.
tape deck. Just point
Yeah.
at that and say, "Does that work?" And then the cigarette lighter.
I'm sorry, were you asking about the cigarette lighter or the tape deck?
Can I plug it? Can we plug him in? Can we
Oh.
plug the old Kate into the cigarette lighter?
I have a universal connector, so try, yes.
Okay. I will pull the cigarette lighter out and then plug in the universal connector.
You see it like kind of go in, and it like will expand to the size of the port,
Oh, that will come in handy later.
and then you can just and now Sopo starts to connect to it.
So, Sofo turned into a moral compass?
The right thing to do here would be... Oh. Do you like your friend? No.
Yes.
Do you like money more than your friend, though? So that means... we should... hold on, I know this. Go talk
Take
to...
your time. It's not like we are in a rush.
Yes. No, it would be a shame if we got caught. Now we should talk to Vinny. Is that right?
I suppose so. Trip, back to Vinny's. I know. But we should do it anyway. Yes, we can get her back, but we will have to go to Vinny's first. He can
We need
help
car.
us out with the Spilux.
Yes, sir. So put it the right thing. You need car first, and then you need your friend.
And I think that is unfortunately right. I think we do need to do a job for Vinny so that we can own the car, and that will then allow us time to plan a rescue.
He can install shields and upgrades that we do not have.
I want to be put into the main console. Look, I have built-in air conditioning.
And you feel like a puff of cold air come out of the little AI unit. He's like,
Yes. You like
I
it?
hope that wasn't a fart.
No, I promise. Not a fart.
so what is the plan for all you're doing right now?
I think back to Vinny's.
All right. You head back to
Get some
Vinny's.
shields
That's
and
what I'll
stuff.
It looks like the ship is all the ships are starting to leave at this point. Like they got what they came for. And when you head back to Vinny's, you can see them kind of like out in the open looking for Aaron, who was arrested here. He goes,
Hey, what happened? Where's Aaron?
He was arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's my best chance of delivery driver. He was like the whole guy. We're going to promote him from mechanic to delivery leader.
Well, our little group here, yes, as our friend was saying, they are in fact a mechanic, hence all the tools within their vest, and you know,
Okay, well,
we could potentially be a driver.
A job just opened up, so.
Yes, or yes.
Sorry, Mr. Vinny, sir.
Please, call me Mr. Petroleum.
Okay. I'll write that down in my notebook somewhere.
Yeah.
But Bernadette here has a great speaking and singing voice as well. So I was thinking that when we're doing the deliveries, Bernadette could sing the kind of ditto to it. Because look at her now.
Yeah.
She's radiant with all these extra lights that we've seemed to have acquired.
Okay. All right. Well, what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, I would never think to impose upon an artist, but Bernadette, what's the vibe?
Well,
Interpretive dance.
I think if you do a dance on the job from time to time, it would make people distracted so you can heist their money better. Is that what you were after?
Sure.
I'm really focused on
Why
this
not?
new business adventure.
Oh, yes, we have brought the car from the mate.
See, you got some car lights on there too. You're gonna have to change the colors on that, because if you put the red and light on, red and the green, the red and the blue on, you're gonna have trouble with the fuzz. You know, change them to something else.
Why would we do that?
You know,
When
you
we
don't
could
wanna-
impersonate them.
Well, it's your funeral if you want to get arrested for impersonating any of these people who just arrested my best worker.
But look at it this way, Mr. Petroleum.
Yeah.
We could use those lights to make deliveries faster.
Ah. You know what they say, green goes fastest. Yeah, yes, sir. Hold your hand up.
I've noticed you've got these bike racks on the shelves there. Could we have those, please? They're very environmentally friendly.
Yeah, we put those on the cars when you need to go on a bit of hard to access, no driving areas. So yeah, you can put those on free of charge.
We would also like to take the silent running thing out of this tow truck and put it into the other one.
Okay, yeah, you can have a silent engine. Aaron had this vegan thing you were talking about put aside, though.
That sounds good. Vegan engine sounds good.
It's not silent. We want 2 engines.
Primary and secondary engine.
Well, that's gonna be a bit of a interesting build. Might make it unstable, but we can try to do our best.
Also, some fully sick rims, please.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, I like that.
Pimp my Spilux.
I like that a lot.
At this point, yeah, you do hear Sopo going,
I want a little spot in the console for Sopo.
Oh yes, could we also get a Sopo port, please?
And I don't know what a Sopo port is. Okay,
Just an extra USB 3 would be fine.
Look, you're Trip, right? You're Trip. Hey, you put it in. You're the new mechanic now. Do what you want. Put them wherever you want. Just don't forget to put La Familia food delivery app service on the side of the car. That's all I ask. Or even just a sign that you can put on and off.
Like a little magnetized one.
Yep. All right, so we can close the door on this adventure today. With the car acquired, you have your new food delivery app service and the boss, Vinny Petroleum, who is about...
Vinny Petroleum.
Yeah, Vinny Petroleum's giving you a job.
We're about to get a fully sick car.
Yes.
That's definitely not shit.
Fully tricked out engine.
Fully tricked out engine with all the bells and whistles. They did unfortunately have to put the starting ignition because you were trying to put in 2 different kinds of engines. I will have to say
I like the idea of just having the backup engine.
Let's say the silent engine's there, but the primary engine's got to be that Chaos Warbler drive. And because you tried to put in 2 at once, I was going to get a roll for it. But to just have it, we got to wrap up pretty shortly. We mucked up putting that in, and basically result of that is there is now a hammer on an arm that you're going to need to use to start this thing from time to time.
Hit it with the hammer.
Yeah. Unbeknownst to you, you might have a stowaway in here. There is a little gerbil in a hamster ball that you thought was just kind of a pet that came with the car. Turned out to be sentient. That was also sitting there. But yeah, that is going to wrap up our episode for today. I hope everyone had fun on this first outing again. And let's quickly go down the line once again, starting with D20. Thank you for joining us back again in the seat of Oyus.
Here to cause chaos and have fun. Happy birthday, Matt, because it's your birthday, so we're going to say happy birthday to real Matt, and then frozen Matt that's in a weird angle down at this point in time that seems to be just having so much fun he just can't stop smiling. So thank you, and thank you to this wonderful group of people that we got to play with tonight as well.
Amazing.
So back to you, birthday Matt.
NVCDM, good to see you as always.
Thank you. It was so fun to reprise the role of the completely humorless Tim for another adventure, and a prequel adventure, which will then turn into sequel adventures in the coming weeks. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. Happy birthday once again, Matt. Thank you to everyone else who came along to watch in Twitchland. I'm NBCDM. If you'd like to find me outside of here, you can find me on social media at that NBCDM.
All right, Red.
Trip is a blast. Envy and I are gonna have to get a better system for translating for next week. But
That's all right. I think
I'm
it
glad we
worked pretty
fixed
well.
the gate issue.
Yeah.
But I'm Dragon Kier. I'm a variety streamer. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Dragon Kier, DRAGANCAOR, or on Twitter as Dragon Kier Games. I'm queer,
Awesome.
non-binary, wheelchair user, and chaos.
You'll see everybody
Happy
in the
birthday,
chat.
Matt.
Oh, thank you. You'll see everybody in the chat coming up as we do this. Ellie.
Hey, I'm Ellie. And yeah, today has been an absolute blast. I was so excited about coming on tonight. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I almost wet my plants. So
I do not
Yeah,
get
no.
it.
you were one joke. It's a one-trick peony, clearly. Yes. It's been great. You guys can find me, of course, on my socials and stuff as at LEB94. I do some other stuff occasionally, so just keep an ear to the ground for that. And happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you. I definitely didn't set this up to have a little forced moment of compliments on my birthday. Not at all. No, sorry. Talera, how you doing?
I'm Delaria79. I am a chat goblin in most streams when I'm not here. You can find me in Echoes of Divinity on Fate's Grip, or helping create chaos plot-wise and world-building-wise through Radiant Shadows. Yeah, I mean, it might be past midnight where you are, Matt, but it's still before midnight here, so it's still your birthday here.
Hey,
Happy
yeah, no,
birthday.
it's Thank you. It's 12:20 for me. So it's past midnight. Okay, I'm Matt. I do stuff over here. This is the channel I'm always on. My little links are in the chat there. Hire me as a dungeon master. I'm pretty good at it sometimes. When we are not all ballistically tired out of our minds. Links are all down there. But yeah, just watch some of our other shows. We got Chapter 5 that's hopefully coming out soon. We just did Power Rangers Everstorm. They're all the VODs are on the YouTube. Check that out. Links are everywhere. Or head to our link tree if you can find that as well. Exclamation split the party in the chat. Let's raid out to our wonderful composer for our theme song, I think. Raid LNL covers?
Yes, let's do.
And let's
Best plan.
we'll go to our stream ending screen and trigger this one. So give everyone a little goodbye. Thank you so much if you are joining here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. And I hope you had a really good time. We'll be back next week, same time, 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for episode 2. All right. See you later, everyone.